Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me showing you how to make all-purpose seasoning. Now I've got all the ingredients already on the channel, okay? So if you're looking for the ingredients to make all-purpose seasoning, just check out A.H.P Collective channel. And if you're not on the YouTube channel, check the TikTok page, which is A.H.P Collective 12. Okay, so I've got my blender here, and it's the Cookworks blender. You can get your blender from any online store or your kitchenware, stores. Okay, now you can use your food processor to blend your spice. Okay, if you don't have a blender, or if you're doing a big bulk, you have a milling station near you, you can use that. Or if you have a mortar and pestle, you can use that as well to make your seasoning. All right, this is just notes for me. Now in here are all the ingredients apart from dried onions, which is currently drying over there. Okay, you see that tray? That's where I'm drying like the seasoning herbs and spices. Okay, so in here you've got oregano, you've got black peppercorns, you've got garlic, you've got parsley, you've got paprika. Okay, and maybe more. I don't know if it's got cayenne, but I know it's got paprika. So that's what's in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put all my ingredients at once. Let me reposition my camera. Okay, so I'm gonna put all my ingredients, and I'll be using the same Tupperware to store my seasoning in afterwards, because I don't have the glass jar that we normally use at A.H.P Food Store Limited. So I'm waiting for those to come through, and then I'll be storing them in those. But for now, I'm going to be storing them in there. So you can use any airtight container to store your seasoning after you've made it. Now, the onion is drying, so once it dries, I'm going to blend that and then add it to the seasoning before using it. Okay, so that's that. And then I've now got to put my blender together. So this is a 2-pulse blender. So the first pulse is low, and then the second pulse is higher in speed and in terms of blending power. Okay, now I normally start on pulse 1 because I don't want to overwork my machine. Otherwise it spoils your blender when you're blending hard food items in there at a high speed at once. Okay, so avoid that to have a longer working blender. Okay, because that's how I spoiled my last one. This is a practically new one. Okay, so let us begin. Now, I don't know if you can see, but it has done a great job. Now, the hardest ingredient in there was the garlic, the dry garlic, and then the second hardest was the black peppercorns. So it's blended most of it. Okay. Now, I don't need my seasoning to be extra smooth, but if you do need yours to be extra smooth, you can just blend it and sieve it. Okay. But it's not necessary, because all-purpose seasoning, you need it smooth, but not all that smooth, because you're going to use it for seasoning your stews. You're going to be using it to season your soups. You're going to be using it to season your meat, your fish and your vegetables and so much more. Okay, so yeah, so it doesn't, the texture, as long as it's blended and it's not too coarse, you're good. So now I'm going to do pause 2. Okay. Now, let me pour it in the Tupperware, and then I'll show you the consistency. Okay, and I'll tell you, and you know why I say you don't necessarily need to sieve it. Okay. Now, if you're going to be using a blender, please do not put your hand inside the blender, otherwise you're going to cut yourself because the blade is sharp. Okay, so for my safety, I use either a metal fork or a plastic fork to get the seasoning out. So you see, it's very smooth. So that's basically it. And then I'll just clean my blender. And that's it. Okay? So that's all you need to do. And this particular seasoning can be stored for 6 months to a year, but I do mine in small batches, so it will last me within the summer and winter months. So that's basically it for me. So yeah, I shall see you all in the next video. Bye.